There's just one day left to save the planet. The local paper is carrying the story of the Hutchinson's challenge, and now everyone in Teesdale knows the family's carbon emissions countdown. No pressure then.
Tomorrow morning will be the last day that we do all the readings, so hopefully we'll then know what the average has been over the week. And obviously there's been some good days and there's been some pretty bad days.
As the challenge draws to an end, Dave has one final push to reduce the family's electricity consumption. Get the candles out, yes, it's another night of darkness.
Well, up to now, and it's 7:30 at night, we've used 1.4 units. This is not how we would normally live, though.
So, have the Hutchinsons done it? Ladies and gentlemen, it's Judgment Day. So it's the final hour of the final day of the challenge. Now it's 7:32, which means they've got 58 minutes till they finally read the electricity meter for the last time. And look, not a single light on in the house. That's quite good. Morning, family.
Oh,
Good morning.
What are you laughing at?
I'm telling you.
How's it been going then? Not a light on in the house?
No, we're doing really well.
So you've cut out all the kind of things on standby?
Yeah.
Do you watch less TV?
Well, last night we didn't watch any TV.
Right.
Max.
What did you do instead?
We read the newspaper.
Right.
Yeah.
The newspaper that you're in, Dave.
Yeah.
I had a game of cards with myself, played a game of patience.
Right.
Yeah. We went to bed early.
Right. It sounds boring.
Well, it isn't something you would do every night, though.
What about the jacuzzi thing? Did you turn that off?
I only had it on for a very small amount.
Just a little...
Just a little, oh, wow.
Not only have I turned up, we've got Brenda coming up the path. Here we are.
Hello.
Good morning. Hi.
It's just coming up to 8:29. Now, at 8:30, we're going to measure the electricity, as you've been doing every morning.
Yes.
And get those figures, and Brenda, you can crunch the numbers. This is the moment of truth, then.
Yes.
7 days of work
Well,
in this final figure.
well, quite nicely. I'll do this morning. 306.93.
30693, 30693. It's a good result, I think.
Yeah, quite good.
00306.93. Right, let's take it to Brenda. She can do the maths.
Yeah.
You've only used 4.5 kilowatt hours in the last 24 hours. That is absolutely brilliant.
And this is the best day ever, isn't it?
That's the
Yeah.
best day ever, but yes.
You have to go out with a bang.
This is it. Have the Hutchinsons managed to reduce their carbon footprint from a massive 26 tonnes a year?
Well, they haven't altered their driving pattern.
If you recall, Brenda asked the Hutchinsons to cut from 55 miles a day to 30 miles a day. They've managed to reduce their average to just 53.2 miles a day. It's not a good start. Next up, heating oil.
They've got a 30% reduction in the amount of heating oil that they've been using. It partly helped because it's the spring.
From 5 litres a day, they're now using just under 3.5, down 30%. Now, the electricity, it was a big one. You had a power station all of your own, basically, wasn't it?
They were using 24 kilowatt hours a day beforehand, and they've cut down now to 10.73 over the whole week.
10.73, so
which
it's more
is
than half.
fantastic. More than half.
It's an amazing achievement. From 24 kilowatts of electricity a day, the family have managed to bring it down to an average of 10.73. That's a massive 55% reduction. This is the key figure, isn't it? Because you haven't done anything different, but you've just turned off lights, computers, and had a night in front of candles.
Yeah, it was great.
But when we came here, we were trying to reduce your carbon footprint, which, to be honest, was a great big size 12 clomping over the countryside.
Well, size 26, actually.
Size 26. So what was it before?
It was 26 tonnes of CO2
26 tonnes,
over the whole year for the use of energy in the home and for the car.
So based on the week that they've had saving all this energy, what do you think it would be now a year?
They have almost halved their carbon footprint just in 1 week through being more careful.
That means from 26 tonnes of carbon dioxide emissions a year to just over 14. That's a reduction of almost 45%. If every family in Britain did what the Hutchinsons have done, what impact would it have?
Well, for a start, we would need no more nuclear power stations. It is that level of reduction that we're talking about.
As well as the environment, we're also saving money here, especially if you're a family.
They were spending just over £13 a week, and they're now down to £6. So they've saved £1 a day on electricity bills. They save nearly £400 a year just by being more careful. Yeah.
How much have they saved on central heating oil?
Well, they've saved at least £200, so you've got a £600 saving in total. And that's the good thing about saving energy. You reduce your own costs, you save money in your own purse, at the same time as you're helping climate change. So everybody wins.
The Hutchinsons managed to reduce their carbon emissions to just about the national average. But this challenge has had another, more important effect.
Life is a learning circle, and I feel we've learnt quite a lot this week with regards to how we can help the world.
So perhaps the message about climate chaos and how to avoid it will be spread by people like Dave, Teresa, Andy and Helen from a quiet corner of the British countryside.